Hi, my name is Krystle Fitzpatrick. I'm a yoga instructor with Lending Hearts, and I'm here to give you just a short little practice that can help you stretch or relieve any tension that you might be having in your upper back, in your shoulders, maybe across your chest. And we'll maybe even stretch a little bit more in the lower back and create just a little bit more mobility there where you might be feeling a little bit stuck. So let's get started. We're going to start on our hands and our knees in a position called tabletop pose. Now, if you have a yoga mat underneath you, that's great. If you feel like you need a little bit of padding and you don't have a mat that is either padded or you don't have a mat at all, you can use a towel just folded or even just out in front of you in place of a mat. That might provide a little bit more cushion for your knees. Or if you have a soft blanket that you prefer, that works as well. So on our hands and knees here, just start to take what's called cat cow. So we'll start to drop our belly down and think about your tailbone lifting up and your chin will start to rise here. So naturally, your back will start to arch. And then as you breathe out, can you start to drop your head and look towards your belly or that space in between your knees? And round your upper back so much that the space in between your shoulder blades is reaching up towards the ceiling up above you. And you create a little bit of stretch in the muscles in between the shoulder blades here. And then we'll move through those two poses a few more times and we'll add our breath in. So can you arch your back a little bit? Think about looking forward, like you're drawing your chest through your arms slightly. And then you'll round your upper back. This is cat pose. Drop your head if you can. And then we'll add in your breath. So as you take your next breath in, you'll find cow pose. And then as you breathe out, you'll round into cat pose. Do that two more times with your breath. Inhale to cow. Big breath out, nice and slow, round into cat. Last one. Inhale to cow. Exhale, round into cat. And come back to tabletop pose and give your wrists a break here. So you can walk your hands up your thighs, you rise up onto your knees, and start to interlace your fingers together. Make one big fist with your hands, and then just trace an infinity symbol here, just to create a little bit more movement in the wrist. And move like in all different directions here. And then you'll take a breath in, you'll reach your hands up towards the sky here and start to reach your left hand forward and your hand behind you, just to create a little bit of a twist sensation in the upper back. And then you'll reach your hands back up overhead. Breathe in. Your right hand will go forward and your left hand will reach behind you. You find a little bit of a twist. Maybe a stretch in the shoulders, across the arms. You'll reach back up, breathe in, do that one more time. And then breathe out. You'll twist open to the right. And then you'll reach back up, breathe in. And then you'll twist to the left. Reach back up overhead. And take a roll of the wrists and bring your hands back to the ground. Take a round of that cat cow again. Come back to it. Breathe in into cow pose. Breathe out into cat pose. And come back to neutral. Now start to reach your right hand forward. So if you're going to shake someone's hand here, your thumb pointing up. And then start to open up towards the right here as you reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. And then reach your right hand behind you. And then come back down towards the ground. Your fingertips will just graze your mat as you reach back forward. Reach up, reach back, and down. Do that one more time. One more arm circle. Reach forward, reach up, reach back, and down. And then set your right hand down. Now we'll switch sides. Left hand reaches forward like you're going to shake someone's hand and then reach up towards the left, up towards the ceiling. Reach back and down. Two more times. Forward, up, back, down, forward, back, or up and back and down. Now you'll take your right back up to the sky. You'll open right for a second. Reach, reach, reach. And then you're going to thread the needle. So your right hand will reach in between where your left hand is on the ground and your left knee is on the ground. And you reach over towards the left side of your mat or left side of your body so much that your right ear or your right temple might come to the ground here, right? So your right ear doesn't have to be like glued onto the ground, right? But just the idea that you can drop your head, the weight of your head is supported by the ground. And then your left hand, you can move it to where you need it to be so you are stable. As you press down into your left hand, can you think about leaning back, leaning your upper body away from your right hand, your left hand, like that left side of your mat? So you're like almost leaning away from it to deepen that stretch. Right shoulder blade, your right shoulder. So nice. Might take a second to like find it, settle into it. And whenever you're ready, you'll slowly come back out, come back to tabletop. Take a little wiggle, move in all different directions. And you'll come to the other side. So your left hand will reach up, you'll open up. And then you'll thread that left arm through so the weight of your head comes to the ground. And you can really, really reach through your left fingertips, root down through that right hand for support, and then lean away from the hand. If you're leaning over to the left, the back of your body kind of just leans away to deepen that stretch. Take a full breath in. Big breath out. More right there. Just a moment to pause. In and out. And you'll come back to that tabletop position. Take a round of cat-cow. You know it. Inhale to cow pose. And then exhale into cat. So nice. You'll walk your hands up your thighs just for a moment. You'll come up onto your knees. If you need that last little stretch in your wrists, interlace your fingers all directions. Move it all around. Take a breath in. Start to reach both hands up towards the sky. And then interlace your fingers, but bring them behind the base of your head here. Like right on that ridge at the top of your neck, right base of your skull. Take your elbows nice and wide and just think about opening across the chest here. One more big breath in. So nice. And then come to a seat. So you're going to lie down on your back just for one position. You'll take your arms down along your sides and place your feet about hips width distance apart. Place them on your mat in front of you or the ground in front of you. Spread your fingers nice and wide so you can root down here and then just lift your feet up. Just kind of an easy bridge. And you're just activating the muscles of the legs a little bit more. Take one more big breath in here. And you'll release down. And we'll end on our backs here, but we will walk your feet a little bit wider apart and knock your knees together. Bring one hand to your belly if you'd like, maybe one hand to your chest, or just let the arms go wide, like a T shape here. And close your eyes. Take a big breath in right here. Open up your mouth, letting out a slow sigh. Maybe two more, like breathe in and out, arriving right here just as you are. And out. And you can stay here as long as you wish, or you can slowly, when you're ready, bring yourself up to a seat. Spending your time on your mat today, either lying down or if you're seated, maybe bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Just taking this moment to honor yourself for moving, for breathing, for creating a little bit of space in your day to create space in your body, hopefully space for your breath and your mind. Maybe you take one little thing from this short little practice and incorporate it into the rest. Thanks so much for joining me.